Hello and welcome. My name is Michelle with Phoenix Flow Art. Today I'm going to do a beach scene like I did the week before, trying to improve my skills with that. So usually when I do a beach scene or any scene, whenever I paint on wood, it's usually gessoed or sealed. And since this piece is not sealed or gessoed, I went ahead and just created, I just painted turquoise and a dark blue on it so that if you could see through the piece, the resin, you won't see the grain of the wood. So today I'm going to be using alcohol ink color Mermaid. I'm going to use Bombay ink Teal, and I'm also going to use just resin paste, which is a dark turquoise. So what you're seeing me now put down is on that first level was the Mermaid. Now I'm putting on the Teal. And what I do, I either put 1 drop or 2 drops of ink in resin, mix it up thoroughly. And if you want it darker, you put in more colorant. But 1 or 2 drops is sufficient for what I'm doing here. And this is just resin's dark turquoise. I'm going to use my torch to blow out the bubbles. And just because I don't want it to be such hard lines, I want it to mix a little bit. I'm just running my finger through it and letting the colors mingle a little bit. This piece of wood I got from Michael's for 99 cents to practice on. It's a 5x5 piece of unfinished wood. Now that I have my first layer of resin on, I'm putting clear resin on. And I'm using clear resin to separate the colorant and sand. So I'm going to put sand on the bottom. And yes, I'm using gray sand. Take a little sand and pour resin in it until I get the consistency I want. So it can be as smooth or as grainy as you want, and that will be determined by the amount of resin you put in. And once I get my sand down, I will let this all dry overnight. If there is a specific technique you want me to try on the channel, let me know. Put it in the comments below and I'll give it a shot. Or if there's a specific color scheme you want me to try, I will try that also. Now my sand is gray, so it probably didn't matter as much to put the clear resin down prior to putting the sand. If my sand was white or lighter, and if you didn't put the clear in between the colors and the sand, the first part of the sand would turn colors. It would absorb those colors in. And doing ocean scenes or beach scenes is very new to me. This is my second one. So if you have any pointers, please put that in the description below. So the next day is nice and dry. So I'm going to do my first wave. So you can use a colorant to do your wave, or you can use clear. I'm using the Bombay ink Teal. I'm laying that down. Blowing out my bubbles. And then using the, for the break of the waves, the white, it is Armor Art white. So I'm learning how much to put on, how thick it needs to be prior to. So it's basically trial and error at this point. Last week when I did it, it was really too thin and my cells really didn't hold very well. So I also waited about 15 minutes prior to using the product to help it thicken up a little bit. And I'm just blowing it out slowly, warming up the resin and blowing it out. I'm using my torch and I am getting cells in my waves, which is nice lacing. And once I have them, basically the wave where I want it, I try to thicken out the base of the wave. So I put some more resin on. Some more white on. However, I don't like that blank spot in the center. So I did add some more white and tried to blow out a little bit more in that area. And this time I took the attachment off of my heat gun just to see. So you can definitely see a difference in the waves with the attachment versus without the attachment. So just got to experiment to see how I like it. And you can tilt it to help stretch the cells also. So it's dried now, so I'm going to put another wave on. So I'm repeating what I did for the first. I'm putting on the teal, but I'm only putting it on half of the piece that's going to have the wave. So it's in layers. It gives more of a 3D effect that way. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you enjoy the music, and I hope you come back and visit me again. My name is Michelle with Phoenix Flow Art. Creating is what I do.